Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Tosif, and I'm back with a new live stream. This is Wednesday night. Sorry, I had to think for a second what day it was. I apologize. Wednesday night, and the time right now is 11:16 p.m. here in Madison, Wisconsin. And in case you're wondering what the weather is like right now, there's snow. Snow is falling right now. Snow fell in southern Wisconsin throughout the day, starting early, and it just continued. And right now, there's snow falling. It's nature. What can I say? All right. My friends, let's see who's here. Bill is here from Vegas. Hello, Bill. Richard Miller is here. Kyler is here. Chris is here. Terry Gilly is here. Terry Gilly always has a nice compliment for me. And Terry Gilly is asking, how was your chicken? So the chicken was good, obviously. In case you're wondering what Terry Gilly is talking about, I believe she's referring to the shorts videos that I posted. I published a bunch of shorts videos of different dishes that I prepared. So that's what Terry Gilly is referring to, I believe. Steve is here. Hello, Steve. By the way, my friends, let me ask you this. I'm trying to change the setup of my little studio here. Well, it's not really a studio. It's my desk. I'm trying to find out the best angle for the camera. I'm trying to find out the best level for the camera, as well as some other things I have here. So please tell me if you can hear me properly. If you can hear me properly. Can you hear me properly, my friends? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Otherwise, I'll have to maybe make some adjustments to the microphone and all that. All right. Bill is saying excellent. Terry Gilly says yes. Steve is saying, I hear you well. Crockett is here. Hi, Crockett. Crockett says, hear you fine, Tosif. Gina is also saying yes. Thank you so much. All right. I just needed to hear what the experience is like on your end. Okay. Otherwise, I would have to make some changes on my end regarding microphone and all that. Pearl is here. Hello, Pearl. Edwin is here. Hello, Edwin. Kyler is here. Hello, Kyler. My friends, I got some bad news. Some bad news, which some of you probably already know. Cases of flu are on the rise. And people are getting sick. Reportedly, at least 24 million people have had seasonal flu this season. At least 24 million people. They have had seasonal flu this season. And some people get a little sick, I guess, because of viruses. Some people get really sick if they have the flu. Some people end up in the hospital. They get really sick. So it's scary. It is scary. By the way, Terry Gilly is saying, haircut looks nice. I did not get a haircut. But thank you so much, Terry. I did not get a haircut. It's probably styled a little differently. There's a little bit more volume, I think. So I did not get a haircut, but I plan to get a haircut soon. Okay, sometime in the next week or so. But thank you so much, Terry. My hair is actually quite long right now. You can't see it because it doesn't, I've got a little bit of wave. It doesn't fall down straight. So you can't tell the length, but it's quite dense and it's long. So thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. Dana, good to see you, Dana. Thank you for being here. Rachel, thank you for being here. Rob, thank you for being here. So we were talking about the flu. It is scary. It really is. And you can look at data, you can look at statistics. I don't have to look at any data or statistics to know that it's pretty bad. Okay. And I think many of you understand that as well. I mean, just you have to look at your family. Is anyone sick within your family? You have to look at your circle of friends. Is anyone sick in your circle of friends? You have to look at your relatives. Are everyone doing okay? Are there sick individuals, people who have some kind of virus, some kind of, people who have flu? Just look at your circle of friends, your relatives, your social network. Um, you know, I have come across individuals, not like face to face, but people I've talked to over the phone, people who I've interacted with who said that they are very, very sick. Okay. And so there's definitely something going on this season. People are sick, and I'm sure you'll find, if you look at your family, your friends, your relatives, your social network, you'll probably find at least one individual, maybe multiple, who are either sick right now or they have been sick this season. So there's something going on. The cases seem to be rising. Cases of flu, as I said, at least 24 million people have had seasonal flu this season. And so everyone, all I will tell you is stay safe, stay strong, and especially if you have family members, loved ones who are at risk, who are at high risk, because perhaps they have a lot of exposure to the public in their everyday life. Maybe they have maybe they work somewhere where they interact with a lot of people every day, especially like somebody who works at the supermarket, somebody who works in some kind of retail or customer service where you're interacting with a lot of people. That's high risk, obviously. Um, Viruses can spread very easily. So there's really nothing we can do about it other than, I don't know, just personal decision. Do you want to wear a mask? It's up to you. I am opposed to mask mandate. I always have been. Okay. Even during COVID, I said I oppose any kind of COVID mandates. Okay. Mask mandates, vaccine mandates. But then again, it's personal decision. If somebody wants to wear a mask, go right ahead. If you want to wear gloves, go right ahead. Especially if you're working at a cash register and you're accepting money, you're handing out money, stuff like that, and you want to protect your own hands, you can wear gloves. I guess that's okay. Or just sanitize frequently, wash hands frequently. Um, but just, I mean, there's really nothing we can do. We have to live our lives in a normal fashion, and we have to interact with people. We have to socialize. You can't just lock yourself up in a room. We can't. Okay. During COVID, some people thought it's a good idea. Just don't go anywhere. Stay at home. Stay at home orders. Just a lot of people did that by choice. A lot of people did that by choice. Of course, there were stay-at-home orders in different communities, especially in communities run by left-wing politicians. But a lot of people did that by choice. They just stayed in their apartment, didn't go out anywhere, just ordered everything online, got it delivered, used, I don't know, rapid pickup or something. And you know what? It's not going to prevent you from being sick. Okay. To some extent, you have to accept nature. If you are exposed to virus, you could still be at home and still be exposed. I mean, we're not living in airtight compartments, right? We are not living in airtight compartments. Whether you've got a house or you've got an apartment, you are, even if you close your doors and you stay inside, you still are exposed to the elements, right? So anyway, just wanted to discuss this. Rising cases of flu makes people concerned, especially people with pre-existing chronic health conditions. They may be at greater risk. The other thing I want to talk about is the bird flu. The bird flu situation is really bad. I mean, this is something that you have to pay attention to. Anyone from Ohio here? Anyone from Ohio? Bob, good to see you. I see Dana. Obviously, Dana is here. Melissa is here. Dana from Oregon. Melissa, you're from Texas. Crockett from South Carolina. Evelyn is here. Evelyn from Vegas. Bill from Vegas. Anyone from Ohio? Bailey is from Ohio. Bailey says Ohio here. Michelle is here. Michelle from Florida. Michelle, always good to see you. Northwest Florida, to be more specific, right, Michelle? Northwest Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So Bailey is from Ohio, and Pearl is from Ohio. Pearl, good to see you. Now the reason why I am asking who's from Ohio is because I'm going to share with you some news about Ohio. I just saw in the news that the first probable human case of bird flu has been reported in Ohio. Okay? So for Ohio, this is the first probable human case of bird flu in Ohio. A farm worker, this is being reported, a farm worker who was in contact with deceased commercial poultry was infected with bird flu, and this happened in Ohio. And so scary for Ohio. And across the country, there have been 68 confirmed human cases of bird flu since the start of 2024, and that's across 11 states. Now, it is important to note that there are no known cases of human-to-human transmission. So that's a good thing. So we are hearing about human cases of bird flu, 68 cases reported in 11 states. But it has been animal-to-human transmission, but so far, no cases of human-to-human transmission is known. That is key to remember, but the situation is still very, very scary. Crockett is saying first COVID, now bird flu. Exactly, Crockett. It's just one after another. It is ridiculous, Crockett. It is ridiculous. Rachel is writing about Wisconsin. Okay. Bailey is writing about the price of eggs and chicken. Crazy prices. What can I say? Crazy prices of eggs. I'll tell you one thing, okay? Of course, we're talking about flu and bird flu, but Bailey mentioned about the price of eggs. I want to share with you something. There are people who are complaining about the price of eggs, and they are complaining about Donald Trump. There are people, and all of the people that I have seen complain about the price of eggs, especially on my social network. So when I log into Facebook, and I read what people are posting, I see that a lot of people are complaining about the price of eggs. Now, complaining about the price of eggs is fine. Yes, the price of eggs, it's high. We know that. Okay? As consumers, it's very difficult for us to afford eggs if the prices are high. Obviously, eggs are important. On the breakfast table, a lot of people have eggs, whether it's boiled egg, scrambled egg, fried egg, whatever. But it goes beyond that. You need eggs for a wide variety of things. If you want to bake a cake, you need eggs. If you want to make other dishes, you need eggs. Eggs are a key ingredient in many other dishes. So when the prices of eggs are high, consumers have a difficult time, and I understand that. But the people who are complaining about the price of eggs and also complaining about the Trump administration, they are trying to make this a Trump issue. So there are people out there, people on the left, Democrats, okay? And I see them because I have a pretty big social network. Okay, I have, not as big as, on YouTube, I have close to 13,000 followers here, right? It's a community, it's a family. So this is the biggest network I have. This family that we have, it is a family. It's a family, and the number is reaching 13,000 almost. We're very close to 13,000. On Facebook, I don't have 13,000 friends, okay? Far less than that. But I still have a pretty diverse group of people that I'm connected with on Facebook, and I see what people are posting. So I know who are the Democrats on my social network. And a lot of those Democrats, I've known them for years. And obviously, there's a lot in life beyond politics, right? So, on the left, we sometimes see, and I've seen that people have deleted me from their friend list just because I'm a Republican, or I post something very patriotic, something in support of President Trump, something in support of MAGA, and somebody who I have known for years would suddenly decide to delete me from the friend list. Okay, which I think is very, very silly. Why would you unfriend someone? Somebody you've known for years, somebody you've known outside of politics. Okay, maybe you worked with that person, maybe you went to school with that person, maybe that person has lived in your neighborhood, maybe you've been friends with that person, maybe you've had lunches and dinners and coffee meetings with that person. Why would you delete someone from your friend list just because that person posted something political that you don't like? It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, I have friends on Facebook who I do not agree with 90% of the time. Okay, and they post stuff. They will praise Kamala, they will praise Joe Biden, and all that. And I see their posts. I don't react. I don't comment. I just read it and I just keep scrolling. That's what I do. I'm not going to destroy a friendship or just knowing someone. Maybe that person's not your real friend, but you've known that person for a few years or for many years. I'm not going to ruin that kind of a relationship just because that person has posted something that I don't like. Okay, I don't do that. However, I have seen people have deleted me, obviously, because I'm always posting things that are political in nature. That's my passion. I'm a very, very political person. Okay. Not only am I doing live streams on political issues, but I have, I have been and I continue to be very active in politics in Wisconsin. Okay. For those who don't know, I used to be on the executive committee of the Republican Party of Dane County. I used to be on the executive committee. Then I was not on the committee. Then I was invited back to be on the committee. Then I left the committee. But I continue to be very informed and obviously active. I'm a delegate when you're talking about the Republican Party of Wisconsin State Convention. I'm a delegate at the state convention, which last year it took place in Appleton. Every year it's a different location. So I post things that are very, very political in nature, but I don't delete my friends from my Facebook. Okay, if they are posting left-wing stuff, I don't delete them. Okay, if they are constantly posting and you don't want to see their posts, there's a way to limit that. There are options. You can still be friends with them, still be connected, and maybe like not see their posts for a while. I mean, there are all these options. You can manage stuff. But anyway, people have deleted me from their Facebook because of the things that I have posted, which is quite silly. So now going back to what I was saying, I have seen that some of my friends on the left, they have been, pretty actively complaining about the price of eggs. And it's not just about the price of eggs. Whenever they mention the price of eggs, they talk about President Trump. They talk about the Trump administration, and they kind of draw the connection. They try to present this issue as a Trump issue. Okay? They blame President Trump, and they blame the Trump administration for the rise in the price of eggs. Okay? Which is absolutely ridiculous, because this problem actually started before President Trump came to power on January 20th of 2025. Okay, so this bird flu thing has been going on for a while. Okay, and prices have been going up. We have seen that upward trend in egg prices for a while now. So this is not the Trump administration's fault. Now, I must also add that the same individuals who are now complaining about the price of eggs and they're blaming the Trump administration for the high price of eggs, these individuals, they did not complain at all on their social media. Over the last 4 years, when we had high gas price, when pretty much everything went up in price at the grocery store, when people struggled, okay, these individuals, they did not complain. They did not complain because you know why? The reason they did not complain is because their favorite politicians caused that inflation. Kamala Harris caused that inflation. Joe Biden caused that inflation. In Congress, you have people like Nancy Pelosi, and you've got Hakeem Jeffries, and you have Chuck Schumer, the Democrat leaders in the House and the Senate, and all the reckless spending that they supported, which resulted in inflation, and we have suffered over the last 4 years. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, we suffered because of inflation. Everything went up in price, but these same individuals who are now complaining about the price of eggs, they did not complain about high gas price. They didn't complain about high grocery price. Why? Because it was the Biden-Harris era, and it was the Biden-Harris administration, and their actions and their policies caused inflation. So, but now they got one thing to complain about, and they are beating their drums. Okay, they got the loudspeaker, and they're just like talking about the price of eggs, like the sky is falling. Okay? The sky is falling. I'm like, what nonsense is this? And I see those posts on Facebook, okay? I mean, these are individuals who are connected with me on Facebook. These are people who I have known for years, okay? I call many of them my friends, but sadly, their views are completely misguided, okay? When I see them in person, I'll just say, hey, how are you doing? Maybe I'll shake their hands. Maybe I'll give them hugs because that's who I am as a human being. Okay? I'm not going to destroy relationships just because of political views. But you know what? When I see some of the things they post, it's just absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I'm like, sometimes you gotta wonder, like, are their brains functioning? Are their brains functioning? And I don't know if some of them may be watching this live stream, okay? I'm not going to name anyone. I'm not naming anyone here, okay? But these are individuals who I'm connected with on Facebook, and they are complaining about the price of eggs. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? The price of eggs is not Donald Trump's fault, okay? This bird flu thing has been going on for a while, okay? No one flipped a switch on January 20th to cause this, okay? This pressure has been building up for a while. It started before Donald Trump came to power for his second term in office. But you know what was caused by politicians, by Democrat politicians? The last 4 years of inflation. Everything went up in price, everything. Everything. Talk about, just pick your item. Meat, fish, bread, everything. Staple, things that you need. Cornflakes, come on. Cornflakes went up in price. Okay? And having cornflakes in the morning, it's not a luxurious breakfast. Okay? It's the very basic breakfast that a person can have. If you are eating cornflakes in the morning, by the way, I love cornflakes. I love cornflakes. Okay? But it's not a luxury item. It's healthy, it's good, especially if you have cornflakes and maybe add some fruit, maybe banana, strawberries, blueberries, whatever. Add some honey, okay? It's a healthy breakfast, but cornflakes is not luxury. There are far more luxurious breakfast items that you can have. Okay, go to a nice hotel. Go to a 4-star hotel and check out their breakfast buffet. You're going to see some really good food. But if somebody is waking up in the morning and you're having cornflakes, that's very basic. You need that for survival. When you wake up in the morning and you have cornflakes, you need that. You need the energy to keep you going until you get to lunchtime, right? And so cornflakes went up in price. And one thing that I have seen, cornflakes went up in price during the Biden-Harris years. And one thing I have seen, and we talked about this, I believe, shrinkflation. Shrinkflation. Have you seen that when you go to the store, and I'm going back and I'm talking about the Biden-Harris administration, okay? Did you see that the box of cereal, the price did not go up, but the size of the box went down? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? So that's shrinkflation. So if a box of cornflakes is $4, and now because of inflation, price went up, but the producer, the company doesn't want to raise the price per box. So what used to be $4 is now $6, but the company says, hey, we're not going to put a $6 price tag. So what do? Let's decrease the size of the box. Now you got Now you're still paying $4, but you're getting far less. That's still inflation. That's shrinkflation. So, I mean, we have suffered over the last 4 years. We have suffered tremendously. And all these individuals on my social network whose posts I see on Facebook, they're like complaining about the price of eggs, like, you know, the world is coming to an end. Okay? No. These people were silent. These people were silent the last 4 years. Now they're complaining about eggs. They're complaining about Donald Trump. They're complaining about RFK. They're complaining about Tulsi Gabbard. They're complaining about Pete Hegseth. They're complaining about everything. Everything. It's like the world is coming to an end. They're complaining so much. But these individuals, over the last 4 years, when prices of everything went up, they did not complain. Instead, they were praising green energy and those ridiculous, those hideous wind turbines. If you come to Wisconsin, and you go to, and you're in southern Wisconsin heading west, okay, between south central and southwest Wisconsin, you're going to see there are certain areas of the state, you're going to see some wind turbines in farmland. You're going to see those wind turbines. Those are absolutely ugly stuff. If you've got beautiful farmland, and they put up those wind turbines, those hideous things, so ugly, those wind turbines, okay? So ugly. And I see them, and farmers, trust me, farmers, they do not like those wind turbines. But that's the Green New Deal, or the Green New whatever you want to call it. These are the things that happened over the last 4 years. Okay? And the government pushed these things onto people. Okay? The government, the federal government, the Biden-Harris government pushed these things on people. So, the people on the left who are now complaining about eggs, they didn't complain about inflation. They didn't complain about supply chain issues. They didn't complain when the military was becoming weak because of all the woke policies. Okay? So woke leads to weakness. Woke leads to weakness. Would you please write that, my friends? Woke leads to weakness. Write it. If you want to write it in the live chat, please do so. Woke leads to weakness. So when the Democrats pushed for woke policies, which made our military weak, all these individuals who are now complaining about the price of eggs, they were not complaining about the woke policies. Teresa Ross is writing woke weak. Crockett is saying woke leads to weakness. Tommy Brown, good to see you. Michelle is writing woke leads to weakness. Mr. P is writing woke is weak. Richard is writing woke leads to weakness. Thank you, my friends. You all agree. I see that. Viewer named Lefty is saying woke leads to weakness. Melissa is writing go woke, go broke. That is correct. Bill is saying woke leads to weakness. David is saying woke leads to weakness. Evelyn is saying woke is weakness. Khalil is saying woke leads to weakness. Thank you, my friends. Thanks so much. Elton is here. Hi, Elton. Sublime is here. So the people on the left, when we had the border crisis, they didn't complain. The individuals I'm talking about on my social network, they didn't complain, but now they're complaining about the price of eggs, which is not Trump's fault. Bird flu. It's bird flu. So anyway, my friends, I just wanted to talk about that. So the bird flu situation is scary. So I don't know what to tell you. Just be careful. Take care of your loved ones. Pray, and let's hope that the crisis comes to an end. Now we need to talk about a different kind of hazard. Um, Natural hazards in Los Angeles. So tell me, who here is from California? I know we have friends who tune in from California. Um, we have friends, Pamela Hernandez, we have Swaggy, we have Sharon Taylor, we have Dee Dee, we have Susan Epp, and others who tune in from California. Let me ask you, anyone from California here, in particular, anyone from Los Angeles? Auditron says California here. Hello, Auditron. Auditron is in San Diego. All right, Auditron. Anyone else? So Auditron is from San Diego. Anyone else? Anyone from LA? Anyone from Los Angeles? Okay. I know our friend Swaggy is from Los Angeles. I am not seeing Swaggy here today. Okay, so I will continue. It is being reported that certain parts of Los Angeles County have been issued evacuation warnings starting Thursday morning. Next is saying I am. Okay, so you're from California. Dana is saying I'm 45 minutes from the California border. Okay, but Dana, that you're in Northern California, right? Then, I mean, close to 45 minutes. Next is saying I live in Los Angeles. All right. Aaron is here. Aaron, who goes by the name Fuzz. Aaron enjoys the live streams, but Aaron doesn't agree with me. But I thank Aaron always for being here. It's like it's fun to read Aaron's comments. It really is. What can I say? Aaron is our friend from Canada. Aaron, tell us again, where do you live in Canada? I think you told me once. Aaron is in Canada. Ontario, right? If I remember. Ontario? All right. Aaron, how are things in Ontario? So I'm talking to the individual who goes by the name Fuzz. How are things in Ontario, Aaron? Hopefully everything's great, huh? Ontario's doing great? Okay. All right. Yeah, Aaron is busy talking about Trump. All right. All right, Aaron. Aaron, hopefully things are great in Ontario. Fuzz says Ontario. Yep, election soon. Okay. All right. Aaron, are you a Justin Trudeau supporter? Aaron, do you support Justin Trudeau? Justin Trudeau, who was caught on a hot mic. He said some very crucial words. Got on a hot mic. I mean, you gotta love these hot mics. You know, some very important things in history have been caught in by hot mics. Whenever the mics are hot and somebody thinks, oh, the mics are all shut off, they start talking. Oh, and the mic catches stuff. Pretty good, huh? Fuzz doesn't like Trudeau. Okay, all right, Fuzz. Okay, thanks for sharing that. So it's being reported that certain parts of LA County have been issued evacuation warnings starting Thursday morning. This is due to the risk of mudslides. Mudslides. Okay. Mudslides are scary, yeah? Mudslides are scary. Now, My friends, Los Angeles has suffered a lot. First, there were the fires, the raging fires, the fires that engulfed homes, the fires that destroyed properties, the fires that burnt many businesses to the ground. The Los Angeles fires, and along with the businesses and homes, people's dreams and hopes were affected because of the California fires. The fires that raged for days, the fires that inflicted fear in the hearts and minds of California residents. One fire after another. The fires kept raging, and the fires burned, and the fires destroyed. On this channel, my friends, we talked about the fires, did we not? Do you remember? Do you remember we talked about the fires right here on this channel? Didn't we talk about the fires? We talked about the danger, and we tried to search for answers. Answers to questions such as, how did the fires start? And we also asked, was it arson? Arson. Was it arson? And now there are new hazards in California. Rain and storm and risk of mudslides. Mudslides. Thousands and thousands of acres in California destroyed due to the fires. And now there are evacuation warnings due to incoming storm. Incoming storm. There may be mudslides and debris flow. Debris flow is scary. Debris flow is scary. Dangerous debris flow. If there are rain and storms and lots of water and debris flow, it's going to be very, very scary. The priority, my friends, is to protect human lives. Safety is number one. Keep people safe. And for that, there are evacuation warnings. So my friends, please, here's something I'm going to ask you. Please pray for the people of California. They need our prayers. The California residents need our prayers. One after another, California is being hit with problems of all kinds. And once again, my friends, people are going to be looking at the emergency response professionals to jump into action in a time of need. AC Cruz is here. AC Cruz, so good to see you. So good to see you. Our friend AC Cruz joined from Arizona. There are other viewers, our friends who joined, who I did not get to greet. Matthew Gonzalez is here. Okay, Moxie is here. All right, my friends, please make sure that you are hitting the subscribe button. The video, the live chat is in subscriber only mode. So if you have not subscribed, you're not able to participate in the live chat. Jewel is here. Hi, Jewel. Okay. All right. Ricardo Rocks. Ricardo Rocks is saying, are you kidding me? Why do you say that, Ricardo Rocks? I'll call you Ricardo. Ricardo, why do you say that? Why do you say that, Ricardo? Why are you saying, are you kidding me? Do I look like I'm kidding? This is a very serious discussion that we are having. Kristen's here. Hi, Kristen. Ricardo, what is wrong with you? Ricardo's got a problem. Ricardo doesn't know what is going on. And that's why we are making an informed decision to leave Ricardo alone and to completely disregard what Ricardo is saying. Ricardo is saying, are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. But Ricardo, going forward, for the rest of this live stream, your comments will be disregarded. Disregarded with a lot of joy. Enjoy disregarding Ricardo's comments, my friends. Please enjoy disregarding Ricardo's comments, because Ricardo asked, are you kidding me? I'm having a serious discussion here. Okay. So, my friends, Los Angeles has suffered a lot, and now there's the possibility of rain and storm and mudslides. There are evacuation warnings. The priority is to protect human lives. So let us pray for the people of California. When the storms move in, if people have emergencies, then the first responders will be there to help. So we must pray for the first responders of California. May God give them strength. If you have loved ones in California, in the Los Angeles area, get in touch with them and find out how they are doing. Right here on this channel, as I said, we have friends who are in California. Swaggy, we got Pamela Hernandez in California, Sharon Taylor, and then Dee Dee, and then Susan Epp, and there are others. There are many others who watch our live streams who are from California, so let us pray for all of them. I think, if I remember correctly, I saw a National Weather Service report. I saw a National Weather Service report. They're advising people to... I saw a report that the National Weather Service is advising people to stay off the road because there's high risk of flood, and that's dangerous. You know, flooding is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Fuzz is complaining about the poll that I'm conducting. Fuzz doesn't like my poll. That's okay, Fuzz. That's okay. Aaron. By the way, why do you go by the name Fuzz? I mean, Aaron is a nice name. Aaron's a beautiful name. Go by the name Aaron. Okay? Auditron. Okay, Auditron thinks I'm annoying, but Auditron doesn't want to leave. Okay? Auditron thinks I'm annoying, but Auditron doesn't want to leave. Auditron loves this channel a lot. Okay? Well, Auditron, just keep supporting this channel. Auditron, listen. Here's something you can do to help. If you have a Facebook page, or if you have an X account, a Twitter account, formerly known as Twitter, go and share a link to this video. Go and share a link to this video, Auditron. Go log into your Facebook account, share a link to this video on Facebook. Ask other people to tune in. Okay, I mean, here's the thing. So Aaron, Fuzz is saying, I love this channel. Auditron is saying, I like being here. I mean, there's got to be some special magic here. Auditron doesn't agree with me. Aaron, aka Fuzz, doesn't agree with me, but they love being here. That is what makes our community so special. Okay, people who disagree with my viewpoints, people who don't agree with the things that we, the freedom-loving people, we talk about, the viewpoints we share, they don't agree with us, but they like being here. They like being here. This is great. Fuzz is saying you're interesting. Well, thank you, Fuzz. It's nice being interesting. Okay, we all got to be interesting. So thank you for being here. Thank you for finding this channel interesting. Remember, Auditron, it was not that long ago, Auditron got a 24-hour timeout. Okay? And I wasn't sure if Auditron's going to come back, but Auditron's back. So thank you, Auditron. Thank you so much. Those 24 hours were probably very difficult for Auditron. Like not being able to comment here, right? But you're back. Okay, patience is good. Okay. All right. So, okay. So my friends, flooding, rain, storm, mudslides, these are all possibilities in California, in Los Angeles. So let us continue to pray for the first responders and everyone living in California. Let us pray for them, okay? And we're going to watch the news. We're going to watch the news, and we are going to stay up to date on what's happening in California. So Thursday is supposed to be challenging. Thursday is supposed to be very challenging for California, so let's pay attention. Okay. So, my friends, do we want to talk about the Department of Justice? Do we want to talk about the Department of Justice? Let me look at the live chat. Evelyn says yes. Moxie says sure. Ricardo, we are going to disregard Ricardo's comments. Crockett is giving us the thumbs up. Michelle likes Pam Bondi. We all like Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi is awesome. Okay, all right. Everyone wants to talk about the DOJ. The new DOJ is every American's dream. The new DOJ is every American's dream. Do you agree with me? Journey says yes. Lightside says yes. Gina says yes. Kal-El says yes. Crockett says yes. The new DOJ is every American's dream. The Department of Justice with Pam Bondi in charge as the Attorney General. This is the DOJ, the Department of Justice that we want. This is the DOJ that we need. And I got some great news I want to share with you. I got some great news. The Department of Justice has filed a lawsuit against the state of New York and Kathy Hochul, and also New York Attorney General Letitia James. Okay, so lawsuit, you can all say cheers. You can all say cheers. The allegation is failure to comply with federal law by shielding illegal immigrants. That's the allegation. Now, I kept saying over and over and over again, my friends, right here on this channel, I kept saying that Democrats in sanctuary cities and states are prioritizing illegal immigrants. I kept saying that. Okay, I've been saying that for a long time. When Biden and Harris, they were in charge, I said that many times, that the Democrats in sanctuary cities and states prioritize illegal immigrants, while American citizens were being left behind. American veterans, American seniors, American children, hardworking Americans, all left behind because the Democrats chose to focus on helping illegal immigrants. Let's see. All right, hold on. Joshua is here. Hi, Joshua. So the Democrats prioritized illegal immigrants and did not focus on American veterans, American seniors, American children, and American people working, hardworking Americans, all left behind because the Democrats focused on helping the illegals. So Pam Bondi, during a news conference, she said, New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today. So that is what Pam Bondi said during a news conference. And reportedly, the commissioner of the New York Department of Motor Vehicles has also been sued. There's this thing called green light laws in New York, which is also known as the Driver's License Act, that allows illegal immigrants to get a driver's license. My friends, how in the world can any government entity allow illegal immigrants to have a driver's license? Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Give me 1 second. Tell me if it makes sense to you. Hold on. All right. Suzanne says no. Suzanne, good to see you. Joshua says no. Crockett says no. Khalil says no. It does not make sense. Gina says Pam Bondi is a rock star. Lefty says no. That is correct. That is correct, my friends. It does not make any sense. If somebody is here in the United States illegally, they should not have access to a driver's license. They should not have access to a driver's license. They should not be able to get a driver's license. AC Cruz, I see your point. Yeah. And listen, that's the issue. That's a big issue. Okay? I mean, giving illegals driver's license, I mean, just think about what else the illegals can do with that driver's license. I mean, you know, when you look at voter ID laws, which I support voter ID laws, and every time I go and vote, I have to show my driver's license, or if you have state ID, you show your state ID. So why do the Democrats support giving driver's license to illegals? Okay, I think you can draw some conclusion there, right? Next is talking about seats. Yeah, congressional seats. We can have a whole 1 hour discussion just on that. Okay. So next, I don't understand what kind of a point you're trying to make here with your comment. Crockett is saying it's voter fraud, plain and simple. Crockett is saying it's voter fraud, plain and simple. So, my friends, hold on. Last year, I did a poll on this matter during a live stream. Some of you may remember this. This was during a YouTube live stream on September 17th of 2024. The question was, illegal immigrants should not be allowed to get a driver's license. Do you agree? And 72% said yes. There were over 1,000 responses. There were over 1,000 responses to the poll question. And the question was, illegal immigrants should not be allowed to get a driver's license. Do you agree? And out of 1,000 plus responses, 72% of the people said yes. Yes, meaning yes, illegal immigrants should not be allowed to get a driver's license. Okay? And that's what freedom-loving Americans would say, that illegal immigrants should never be allowed to get driver's license. Okay? But in New York, they got this green light laws of New York, okay, which is also known as the Driver's License Act, that allows illegal immigrants to get driver's license. Now, do you know what else this law does? Reportedly, this law also prevents certain federal agencies from gaining access to New York State's driver's license information. So I'm going to read to you a quote from Pam Bondi. She said, they have green light laws, meaning they are giving a green light to any illegal alien in New York, where law enforcement officers cannot check their identity if they pull them over. And law enforcement officers do not have access to their background. And if these great men and women pull over someone and don't have access to their background, they have no idea who they are dealing with, and it puts their lives on the line every single day. So this is what Pam Bondi said. And Pam Bondi also talked about a tip-off provision, okay? So here's a quote from Pam Bondi talking about New York. They have a tip-off provision that requires New York DMV's commissioner to promptly inform any illegal alien when a federal immigration agency has requested their information. It's tipping off an illegal alien, and it's unconstitutional, and that's why we filed this lawsuit. It's crazy what kind of stuff takes place in New York. What a mess. What a mess in New York. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens next. This Department of Justice, this DOJ is the real DOJ. I am so proud of President Trump and his choice for Attorney General Pam Bondi, I think she is doing great. And the Democrats are not happy. They're having a real bad day. And the Democrats thought that they can just do whatever they want, but that is no longer the case. Times have changed. Times have changed. There's something called the People's Mandate. Donald Trump has the People's Mandate, and Donald Trump is putting America first. And collectively, we all are working to make America great again. Let's see. Okay, Auditron is saying, you people in here really need to start understanding how the law works. So Auditron, are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? If you are a lawyer, great, okay. I'm not a lawyer. Auditron, are you a lawyer? If you're a lawyer, let us know, okay? Where did you go to law school, Auditron? Where did you go to law school? I see AC Cruz's comment there. I love it. Auditron, why don't you answer that question? Are you a lawyer? Where did you go to law school? Very simple. I know you're listening. Why don't you just answer that question? Okay, Auditron is not going to answer my question. Okay. Auditron's not going to answer my question. Auditron just keeps talking about international law, international law. Tell us if you are a lawyer. Ethan is asking, Tosif, did you go to law school? No, I did not go to law school. I have a master's degree in public affairs. Okay? But you know what? I have actually worked closely with lawyers. Okay? I have worked very closely with lawyers in more than one organization. All right? In fact, I used to work in an office. This was when I was in graduate school. I had a project assistantship, and I used to work at the Wisconsin Legislative Council, and you can look it up, okay? It's basically an office full of lawyers, okay? And they serve the state legislature in Wisconsin. So I worked very closely with lawyers. In fact, I wrote a memo on long-term care issues, and I presented that memo. This was back in 2012. Okay, I was in graduate school, so many years ago. I presented that memo live during a special legislative committee. Okay, inside the Capitol building in Madison, Wisconsin. It was a healthcare issue, obviously, because it was long-term care. And I presented a memo that I had written after doing research, involving laws and rules. And I presented that memo, and then I answered questions. So, I'm not a lawyer, but I have done significant work in the legal arena. Okay? So, yeah. I mean, all you have to do is go look up my bio, okay? It's on my website. It's a brief bio. It's on my website. You'll get a sense of my background, my education, and all that, okay? I am not a lawyer. I am not going to pretend to be something that I am not. And I've said this on a number of occasions because people have asked me, are you a lawyer? No, I'm not a lawyer. Are you a doctor? No, I'm not a doctor. Are you this? Are you that? So I answer very clearly, but Auditron, and Auditron is saying, I didn't go to law school, but I'm a constitutional law scholar. Okay. All right. So, my friends, why don't you just stay here for half an hour? Everyone, stay here for half an hour while I scratch my head. Okay? I'm going to be scratching my head for 30 minutes just trying to figure out what Auditron is really trying to say. Auditron is saying, I didn't go to law school, but I'm a constitutional law scholar. Okay. All right. So what that basically means is you read books on law, but you didn't go to law school. Okay. All right. Now, Auditron, let me ask you this. Not going to law school, but studying constitutional law, wherever you're studying it, in a library, at home, outside, if you like outdoors. A lot of people, they study outdoors. They sit under a tree and they read books, which is quite pleasant, actually. In the summer, people do that in Wisconsin here. Not going to a law school, but studying constitutional law, is that going to get you bar admission? And I mean the legal bar. I'm not talking about bar and grill where people go and have burgers and beer. If you did not go to law school, but you study constitutional law, is that going to get you bar admission? Can you practice law? You're a constitutional law scholar. Okay. What does that mean? Will you be able to practice law? I'm just trying to understand. As I said, I read your comment. I'm going to be scratching my head trying to figure out what you actually mean. Audrey is here. Hello, Audrey. Good to see you. Audrey from Boston is here. Thomas Powell is here. No, okay, now Auditron is saying that he doesn't have to be a bar attorney to act as someone's representative. I mean, are you talking about just having a power of attorney or something? Yeah, definitely. If somebody grants you that power of attorney, you don't have to be a lawyer. No, I get that. But, here's the Crockett is saying, toss if he's just another word salad. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. So you were saying that you are a constitutional law scholar, and now you're saying that you can act as someone's representative. You went from being a constitutional lawyer to being someone's representative. I mean, a lot of people can act as representatives for a variety of purposes. If you have a family member, okay, who is sick, and if that family member signs a piece of paper giving you authority to act as his or her representative, or signs a power of attorney document making you a representative, that's different. That's got, I mean, what does that have to do with constitutional law? Anyway, I think enough of that. Okay, Auditron is coming up with all kinds of, I don't know what. So I'm not gonna go into that discussion. Auditron, thank you for continuing to be a participant in the live chat. Okay, now you're mixing things up. Okay, you're saying you're a constitutional law scholar, but you didn't go to law school, but you can act as someone's representative. You can act as someone's representative. For that, you don't need a degree in anything. I mean, really, I mean, listen, let's be real. Let's present ourselves as the individuals that we are. Okay? I mean, you're saying you're a constitutional law scholar. That means nothing unless you're, I mean, that could mean you just read books on constitutional law at home. I can do that. Okay? Anyone can do that. But the medical field and the legal field, these are very specific fields. In order to, like, if you just read books on biology, if you just check out books from the library, okay, of course, you can read dozens and dozens of medical books, but that is not going to let you practice medicine. Yes, you'll gain a lot of knowledge, but that's not going to let you practice medicine. So similarly, you can read all the law books in the world, but unless you have a law degree, unless you have bar admission, you cannot practice law. Now you're talking about serving as someone's representative. For that, you don't need a law degree. You don't need a medical degree. You don't need any degrees. If you've got a family member or a friend who wants to authorize you to serve as representative, I mean, that person just has to sign some paperwork and that's it. So anyway, all right. So let's continue. Anyway, I think Auditron got enough attention for one day. Okay, I kind of like I put Auditron on a 24-hour timeout. So to kind of balance that, we've now given Auditron enough attention. So hopefully that makes up for that 24-hour timeout. Now we are going to go forward with the conversation here to talk about things that actually matter. Okay, so the Democrats are not happy. The Democrats are having a real bad day. The Democrats thought that they can just do whatever they want, but that is no longer the case. Times have changed. The America First administration is in power. And there's going to be all kinds of nonprofits that will come out and they will scream and they will complain and they'll say blah, blah, blah. All kinds of nonprofits, they'll come out and protest because those nonprofits, they survive by providing services to the illegal immigrants. Lots of nonprofits out there that specialize in helping illegal immigrants. That's what they do. That's what they do. Hold on. Okay. We're going to have to Give me 1 second. I'm gonna remove a few folks here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who I should remove. I removed Ethan because I went back and looked at some of the stuff that Ethan wrote. No, I'm not removing Auditron. I'm just gonna disregard Auditron's comments. Ricardo, I've already decided to disregard Ricardo's comments here. Um, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. No, I think that's it. Ethan's the only one I removed. Okay. Audrey is leaving. Audrey, what happened? Why is Audrey leaving? Okay. All right. Julie Smith is here. Okay. So, my friends, there are nonprofits that are going to be out there complaining. Nonprofits that provide services to illegals, nonprofits that support this chaos that we see in sanctuary cities. So there will be nonprofits that are going to be very unhappy because the Trump administration is focusing on enforcing our nation's immigration laws. Gerlina is here. Hi, Gerlina. Okay. And so this is a nation of law and order, my friends, and the laws will be enforced and order will be restored and we will make America great again. And that is exactly what is happening right now. That is exactly what the people want to see, and that is exactly what the Trump administration is delivering. Promises made, promises kept. That's MAGA. And I love what Pam Bondi is doing. I think she is truly the best choice for Attorney General. I think you all can agree. I think you all can agree. Now, my friends, great things are happening, but not everyone is happy. There are people out there who are not happy about the America First agenda. There are people out there who are not happy about the MAGA agenda. There are people out there who do not want to put America first. There are people out there who still like and support and use the name Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico. There are people out there who still call it the Gulf of Mexico. But it is not the Gulf of Mexico. What is the new name? We know that there has been a name change. What is the new name? Moxie says Gulf of America. Suzanne says Gulf of America. Richard says Gulf of America. So many others are saying Gulf of America. That is the name. My friends, please flood the live chat by writing Gulf of America. Write it as many times as you want. If you want to write it 10 times, go do it. If you want to copy and paste, hey, let's do it. I'm asking you, write Gulf of America as many times as you want in the live chat. Send a strong message that it is the Gulf of America. It is not the Gulf of Mexico. That name is no longer in existence. Gulf of Mexico is gone. It is the Gulf of America. Send a message to everyone who is watching. It is the Gulf of America. All right? You believe in MAGA? You believe in making America great again? I do. It is the Gulf of America. Hey, you know, I got an idea. There should be a hat that says Gulf of America. There should be a hat that says Gulf of America. What do you think? There should be a hat, yeah. Gulf of America. That'd be great. That's an idea. Are there Gulf of America hats out there? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody already made it. Oh yeah, I see online people have Gulf of America hats that are for sale. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Suzanne says beach towel. Yeah, that'd be great to have a Gulf of America beach towel. You know, you go to Louisiana, you enjoy the beach. Just go get a Gulf of America beach towel, a big one. That'll be great. Absolutely. I like that idea, Suzanne. So there are folks out there who still want to somehow hold on to the name Gulf of Mexico. They don't want to accept the new name, Gulf of America. Gulf of America is the new name, whether the Democrats like it or not. Whether the Democrats like it or not. There are some people out there who refuse to use this name, Gulf of America. But it is the Gulf of America. The truth cannot be denied. You cannot close your eyes and close your ears and deny the truth. The truth is there. The truth is powerful. The name is the Gulf of America. So, all right. Marty Keene is saying, I want to support you. How? I want to support you. How? Marty, you can support this channel. Well, you've already subscribed, so that's number one. Like this video and share this video. That's it. Okay, Marty says I like. Great. So if you have subscribed and you have liked, now time for you to share this video. Oh, you've already shared it. Great. That's all I need, Marty. That's all you can do to support this channel, okay? Marty, if you want, one other step you can take is you can go to my website. I'm going to put the address here, tausifanam.net. I will pin that message to the top of the chat screen. You can go to my website and it should give you a pop-up to sign up for newsletter. Please sign up for the newsletter. Or if you're on the home page, you can scroll down towards the bottom. It'll show you a space where you can put in your email address and subscribe to my newsletter. So if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. Okay, that'll be great. If you want to do that. Those are the ways um, you can support this channel. Subscribe, like, share, sign up for my e-newsletter, and just tell your friends to check out this channel. Let's see. Suzanne is asking, are your books for sale? Yes, my books are for sale. My poetry books are for sale. All you have to do, let me tell you the easiest thing. You can go on Amazon and type my name, and you'll see my books. And you can buy my books on Amazon. Okay. All right. You can buy hardcover. You can buy paperback. And my second book also has a Kindle version, which you can buy if you like electronic. Okay, Marty says, okay, I screenshot the address. Yeah, please do that. Just listen. Okay, if you genuinely want to support this channel, I just need your help in reaching more people. That's it. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Just help me reach more people. Okay? Do you understand that, my friends? Help me reach more people. That's all I need. That's all I'm asking for. So, Ricardo says, gotta go. All right, Ricardo. Ricardo, I disregarded your comments for a while, but I see Ricardo is saying gotta go. Ricardo, thank you for being here. Okay, I appreciate that. I do. You don't have to agree with me, but if you are here supporting this channel, thank you, and hopefully you'll be back. Okay. Yeah. Suzanne says, we need t-shirt with Tausif Anam. Yeah. What a great idea, Suzanne. Thank you so much. Help me reach more people. Help me get the information about this channel out there. Okay. So, help me grow my e-newsletter list. The more people sign up for my e-newsletter, the better. The more people subscribe to this channel, the better. The more people share the videos, the better. The more people participate in the live chat, the better. That's all. That's all. So Marty, tell us, where are you from? What state or what country? Alabama. Okay. All right. Michelle says, we support you, Tausif. Such a kind soul. Thank you so much, Michelle. Our friend Michelle from Northwest Florida. Thank you, Michelle. Let me see if I can... give me 1 second here, my friends. Okay. All right. So yeah, Suzanne, you were asking about my books. You can go on Amazon and you can just search my name and you'll find my books. Hardcover, paperback, and also the second book has a Kindle version. Marty is asking where I'm from. I am from Bangladesh originally. Okay. So Marty is asking, are you from India? No, I am not from India. I am not from India. I am not Indian. I'm originally from Bangladesh. Okay. And as Suzanne is writing, yes, I am an American citizen. So let me ask you, who's here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? All right, I'm going to scroll back a little bit. Just give me 1 second, friends. Uh, mm, let's see. Cheryl is here. Hi, Cheryl. Charisse is here. Hi, Charisse. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with all the comments, and I'm just scrolling back. So thanks for your patience, my friends. Okay. Liz is here. Hi, Liz. Okay, Suzanne is leaving. Suzanne, good night. Thanks for being here. Suzanne is such an amazing member of our family. Thank you for being here always, Suzanne. We're the MAGA family here. Okay. Next is saying, I'm also leaving. Okay. Next is leaving too? Huh? Gerlina, thank you for such a wonderful comment, Gerlina. I see that. Yeah, we are a positive community. Absolutely. Thank you. Dixon is saying, me too, I'm amazing. Thank you. Everyone, you are all amazing. Thank you for being here. Misty is here. Misty says Gulf of America. All right. So, yeah, it is the Gulf of America. It is not the Gulf of Mexico. It is America first, and that is the reality. And anyone who cannot accept that reality, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. So, Gulf of America, my friends. Okay. All right. So, let's see. You know, my friends, we are getting very close to 13,000 subscribers. We still need a little over 200 subscribers to get to 13,000. I don't think we'll get to 13,000 today, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So just stay connected. My friends, we are 1 hour, 40 minutes into the live stream. I'm going to wrap this up now, and I will be back tomorrow. Well, I can't say tomorrow anymore because we are already into Thursday. So I will be doing a live stream on Thursday, and then hopefully on Friday. We are going through some bad weather, as you know, but I'll try to make sure that I'm doing the daily live streams, obviously. So thank you all, and thanks for watching my shorts videos. I uploaded a whole bunch of shorts videos, probably like 8 or 9 today. So thank you for supporting those shorts videos, okay? So my friends, thank you so very much. I will be back with more videos and more live streams, so stay connected. And please help me reach more people, okay? If there's one thing that I'm asking for, my friends, help me reach more people. Thank you so very much. Dana says good night, and then such a lovely compliment, Dana. Thank you so very much. Kay Cooper, so good to see you, Kay. Okay, Kay Cooper, no problem if you missed this live stream. I hope you watch the replay, and then we'll see you live during the next live stream, okay? Thank you, my friends. May God bless you all. May God bless our President, Donald J. Trump. May God bless the Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless the U.S. allies, and may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Now, I did forget to end the poll, so I'm going to end the poll so you can see the results. Okay? I'm glad I remembered. The question is, are you proud of President Trump for changing the name from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America? 128 votes. 73% said yes, they are proud. 73% very proud of Donald Trump for changing the name from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. And 26% not happy. Okay, that's all right. Overwhelmingly, people are proud of President Donald J. Trump for changing the name to Gulf of America. All right. Thank you, my friends. You all have a wonderful night, and I will be back again very soon with more videos and more live stream, okay? And please visit my website and sign up for my e-newsletter. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful night. I'll be back again soon. Thank you.